Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
Welcome to old-style King's Quest. Your memory is fading. To prove that your mind is still strong, you must survive your own thoughts. Queen Valenice pleads you to stay. Dear, you are pushing yourself too hard. Please don't engage with Manannan. Stay here and be with our family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to face Manannan alone. I'm afraid I have to, son. Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need is you. There are plenty of treasures I wish to leave for you. You find a gold locket on the ground and put it in your pocket. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you are sure you need it later. Behind Achaka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. You pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pocket. These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuable yet useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never-filled pockets. Oh no! Uh-oh. We, Hatziera, wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare well next time. Good luck. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, there we go. And this is King's Quest, the newer series. The newest of the series. Right.
Graham? Is that you?
Amaya? Wait, if you're here, does that mean that I am?
Well, what's your gut telling you?
That it would rather be filled with jelly beans instead of dread.
Calm down. It's not your time yet. I'm just here to help you navigate your own feelings.
Is there any advice buried in there? Perhaps on outsmarting Manny? Or how I can make sure the legacy of King Graham the Brave will not be forgotten?
Is that what you're worried about? No wonder your stomach is tied in knots.
Let me have it.
Legacies are not about what you leave behind for people, Graham. They're about what you leave inside of people. Your kingdom might be best left for the young.
That's it? You don't have any sarcastic barbs or any items to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
Hey, I've given you everything I have to give. You're gonna have to complete this quest on your own.
Are these other games? Yeah, these are all part of the King's Quest series. Time to wake up, Graham.
Wake up, Graham. Your mind is strong.
Graham. Come on. Yeah, this game is actually inspired by the old King's Quest games. Alright. Alright, now time to head back. Yeah, this game was is a love piece to the old King's Quest games. That's why there was a big reference in this chapter to those games. Hey, jackass.
You have your proof yet? Great. Set that over there, and let me know when you've completed the trial of strength. Excellent. Right this way, please.
Thanks, Mordak. Jackass.
Well, where is he?
Meow. Charmed, I'm sure.
Are you kidding me? You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King. My species has no bearing on my abilities.
I have no problems with cats, Manny, or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won. Are you aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion?
Shocker.
Allow me to explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours, won't you? Pardon my vacant expression, though. I can barely hear out of my left ear anymore.
Fine. Have it your way. I'll speak with brevity. Long sentences. Drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point. Raising my voice. More sesquipedalian words. Overuse of the term moron. And I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
See you at sundown?
Meet me at the floating island.
Good chat.
We're at the end game, guys. This is where my mind needs to be at its peak.
Dad, we brought you some treats. Dad?
Oh. Well. Oh.
Grandpa!
Oh. No.
Dad, say something.
Sorry.
Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom? Mom!
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Let's get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
Graham!
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed one more adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready. Gart should tell it.
Grandfather is passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
Go ahead, Petalbug.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live, would do anything in his power to protect his family. As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak placed the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
Manannan restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him. But he was weak. The Germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers. Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually. If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
The goblets have been set up in stations, each with their own rules.
I'll spare you the long speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
I wish you would hurry this along. I am putting in my resignation from the Brotherhood after you two are done playing this ridiculous game.
Very well.
Stay away from that. It's not needed yet. Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
There was one clue for each set of goblets. Someone must have thought themselves pretty clever.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Alright, let's figure out this one quick. 3 brothers wave, 2 of them knights, the other a knave. Knaves lie without fear, knights are truthful, lend them your ear. Only one cup is neutral.
Only one goblet was safe to drink from.
Cup 1 is safe, beware where old guard B always lies. Cups 1 and 4 are tainted. Cup 2 is tainted, and Royal Guard A always lies. Alright, so we have what A or B are liars. Because pretty much it's just by deductive reasoning, they contradict each other. So one of them is a liar. However, if C is telling the truth, that means A is a liar. That means Cup 1 is absolutely tainted. Cup 1 and 4 are tainted. And Cup 2 is tainted. So the only safe cup to drink from is Goblet 3.
Finish this one too. Simple, really.
Quit using your magic to float around, you imbecile. You just look like an ass. Alright. Which 4 goblets are safe to drink? This puzzle will reveal the link. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chests. Dragons never eat grapes, the flavor they detest. Snoots and trolls peel their fruit before they ingest. Each creature eats a different type of fruit. Which treat pairs with the troll, dragon, badger, and snoot? Let's see, so we can automatically assume that dragons will never, ever, 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 ever eat grapes. Now, snoots and trolls peel food. So the only 2 that are peeled are bananas and oranges. So let's see. Let's do a random start. So, snoots and trolls. So let's do this one first. Let's try that first and see if the others match. Dragons never eat grapes, which is still true. So if dragons can never eat grapes, and the other 2 are taken, so they'll probably eat apples, and thus badgers eat grapes. I think this is pretty solid. Let's see, carry napkins to wipe fruit. Trolls. Yeah, bananas do not produce juice, but oranges do produce juice. So this is correct. I think this is the pair we need. So this, this, and this.
Neither of us are hypnotized, so let's continue on.
Very well. Oh boy. If I remember, this is the one I don't like at all. Right. Sudoku. Guards standing in formation. In 4 rows they will align. Pay attention to their location. No guard should repeat on the same line. Find the 3s in their stations and your cups will taste just fine. Alright. So this is just... Oy. This is literally Sudoku. So let's see. Okay. Give me a hot second to figure out Sudoku. So, 1, 4, so this cannot be a 2, so... Alright, so I'm assuming... This is either going to be a 3 or a 4. So let's put down 3 for right now. So if that's a 3, 1, 2, 3, so that's 2, up 2, and then so this could happen, so this would be a 1. Let's put that a 1 right there. So that would be a 3, this is going to be a 4, and then that one would be a 1. And so if we can't have this, so 1's on here, so this would be a 3. And this would be a 2, so that means this is a 3, and then this is a 4. Alright, I think that should be it. Yeah, because, yeah, it has to all line up. Yeah, Sudoku sucks. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright.
Not really much of a challenge for minds like ours.
Indeed. I'll go wipe my glasses. Everything's so dirty. Alright. Lee, it's still so dirty. Alright. More cups to deal with. Alright, what do we got here? Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveals multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least 1 square. 15 are these cups are safe to drink. Very well. Let's see here. Okay. So basically, how this rule goes is basically it's a set of instructions. Basically, you have to complete the grid. So on this line, there are only 2 squares. So like, for example, let me just put 2 random ones, like 1, 2. That's 1, 1. Then like this would be 1, 1. Then like 1, 2, 3. Then this could be like all 5 in a row. But this could also be like 3, so 3 in a row. Then that'd be 2. Oh, 2, 4. 1 and then 2 and then yeah, because it's like if it's 1 then it's not next to another person, so basically if you're doing 5 it's 5 in a row, but if it's 1 you just 1 and then there's space and there's another one. It's basically Picross. Anyway, so I believe that is the case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Mordak, you could have made these a little more challenging.
Alright, Alright, moving along. Alright, so what is this one? Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise, but there's only one path that leads to all three. To find the cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends with 3. Okay, so I believe this is like addition and subtraction. Yep, pretty much addition and subtraction. So, yeah, so if 6 minus 5 plus 2. So wait, 6 minus 5. 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 2 equals 3. I believe this is it. Because if we check the others ones, 12 minus 9 is 3. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Yep, this is the only one right here. So this one, please.
One more to go. Think you can handle it?
Alright. A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. Alright. So basically, these are all mentioned in all of the other tables. So basically remember what cups you left behind. So we have to go check the numbers on the other tables. How many cups do you left? So then I see 3 here. How many are here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 on that one. Star is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Alright. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that's 10. Alright, so this is... What is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. 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 So, we want 12, then 3, then 10, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The duel was at a standstill. Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you started out as a lanky bumbleward, over the years my trials have conditioned your wits to equal mine. No matter. I have a backup plan. This flame enchantment will ensure neither of us can leave until the other has perished. How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chance?
Grandpa had no choice but to play the game. He was trapped and his kingdom was on the line.
I won this set of goblets from a game of wits with Lord Sarwyn. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir. A powerful magic that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel. If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. But what fun would that have been? We'll each take turns choosing a goblet to drink from until they're all gone, and the better man wins. You'll drink first.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision. There was no logic to puzzle out. No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
Leave that alone. It's just a decorative prop.
I always go to the left first.
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest this and call it a night. But you know I don't play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding. You played right into my trap, just like that foolish archer.
Yep. Grandpa's life was spared, and our whole family moved to Tanalorr. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't have ended like that. You know, if I chose that path, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing in. There was only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he created and realized there was only one choice. Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible. In a way he could not comprehend.
Huh. Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion. You pushed a thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
You've already won. There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first encounter with Grandpa. Those memories stirred up something fierce inside Mordak. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
Leave him be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
Manny's enchantments over the castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived. Is he still...
Oh, yes. He heard every word. Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always brought so much joy to your grandfather.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa, and I'll tuck you in.
Good night, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, God. and I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I just want to say, you're the best Grandpa, and my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of you. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
Thanks for sharing them with me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Grandpa.
Really good friends, both.
My sweetheart Gwendolyn, when you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why. Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've led this kingdom with all the bravery I could muster, and I've seen that same courage in your eyes. but I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy. You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolen the Brave, or the Patient, or the Dragon Slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
Those are the addendums, mate. No, you can't check the fireplace. All hail Queen Gwendolen.